Alright, well, while working on my last video, I noted that my sub count was starting to approach 250, and thought, alright, I guess I'll have to consider doing a 250 sub special for next month's video in case I hit that. I, didn't expect that I would surpass it like this, though. So, for my now 300 sub special, I thought I'd do like my last one, where I went into why the name Angry Avocado, and this time go into how I got into anime. Or, rather, how K-On! Ruined my life. Whenever I talk with folks about our first anime, I bring up that K-On! Was my first, which occasionally gets some strange looks. An admittedly extremely light-on-plot show that's just about a group of school friends playing music together, a classic in the cute girls doing cute things genre, I guess is looked at as a bit of a strange starting point. Now, I did technically watch shows like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Dragon Ball Z first, but, and especially with the first two, I don't consider them my first anime, because they were more so just shows that were on as a kid, and as far as I was concerned, they were just any other cartoon. I didn't watch them and think, I just watched anime. I watched them and thought, damn, Slifer is cool as hell. So, in my mind, they don't count because I never really associated them with anime. And if you think that logic is flawed and unfair, yeah, you're probably right. But how K-On! Ruined my life, even though I guess I watched Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And DBZ first, is a much worse sounding title. So, to start, let's hop into my time go back machine for a second, back to the year 2013, my freshman year of college. I was already very well versed in nerd culture, just not the anime fandom yet. So I attended the Friday Night Magic held at my college. But before the first night it was held that year, I met a girl in one of my classes who had asked me where she could find it, since she also played. X, Y, and Z happened, and we quickly became close friends. Now, I was a tad more romantically interested. And at a few points, she had brought up how she was interested in anime. Now enters my dad, who, without my request, served as my wingman on this. At the time, he was working in t-shirt production, and had done an order for our local anime convention, Bakuretsu-Con. As a result, he was able to score a couple free passes, got them to me, and thus she and I were now going to an anime convention together. Only slight hiccup being that I knew nothing about anime, and I wasn't really that interested. But hey, it was something she liked, and I thought it'd be a cool experience. I pretty much followed her blindly, as I didn't really know what was what. And through that, we wound up in the fan parody panel. And that is where I saw the AMV salads, which would later serve as my inspiration behind this channel's existence.
Wait, Toki, why'd you stop playing?
I have a confessions to make. I can't read music.
Dude, Toki can't read music, huh? Did you laugh?
Can you?
No, I have music dyslexia. You know that. I don't wish to talk about it. Wait, then how are you playing that song?
Honestly, I was just hitting any note.
Yeah, me too. That's an old music school trick. Sounded pretty good. Yeah, no, it sounds pretty good. I think we got lucky.
I don't know why, but that clip killed me. Hearing audio from a show like Metalocalypse over something so cutesy looking just really tickled me, and made me kinda want to see at least a little bit of the source show for reference sake. So I asked my soon-to-be girlfriend at the time what show that was, and she directed me over to K-On! And then that is where the descent began. Maybe it was because in American TV, I hadn't seen anything like it at the time. A show that existed to just make you feel warm and nice inside. No plot to worry over, no real drama, just a group of friends existing. Now, I don't mean to suggest that American TV doesn't have low-drama shows that just follow groups of friends, but all the ones I can think of are comedies. I don't think that K-On! Was trying to make you laugh. Rather, it was just trying to make you feel happy. And after starting college and having classes, homework, projects, and my first time not living at home all in my head, that was something I found myself needing from time to time. And it helped that the music from the show, openings, endings, and the songs the characters performed throughout, were all, like, shockingly great, and found themselves being played on repeat during my walks throughout campus. And because YouTube algorithms, I started getting flooded with J-pop, Vocaloid, and various anime openings and endings that all resulted in a new list of shows to check out. And when the time came that I'd finished crying at the finale, that last song they wrote hits harder than most character deaths I've seen. It was immediately time for looking into new recommendations, both from my girlfriend at the time and the online boards that I now found myself going through. And I wasn't just looking for a new show, I was looking for a new anime. And made the very natural transition from K-On! To Death Note. So it's probably not fair to call K-On! My first anime, as per the reasons talked about at the start of the video, but it is definitely the show that got me into anime, and as such is one that I still hold in very high regard sentimentally, even though I by no means think it's even close to one of the best anime I've seen. And most of all, it is the show that I can trace back to as the start of my descent into this pit of degeneracy that is the anime fandom. A big thank you to Chi Hayes, as well as my other Patreon supporters. A quick heads up that I may end up missing next month's usual upload, but it's because I'm working on a larger project that I hope to have finished by the end of July, so hopefully it will be worth the wait. If you want to support me until then, or even after too if you're feeling generous, then links to my Patreon and Twitter are down below. But until then, I'm CJ Pecor, the Angry Avocado, and I still don't have a sign-off.